Today is October 12th, 2022. Let me start by saying I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This information is intended for entertainment and educational purposes only. We'll be talking about stock symbol MMTLP. That's Metamaterials Torchlight Preferred Shares. This presentation is called Getting Popular or Becoming Popular. So, way back in time, there was a company called Torchlight Energy. They had some oil and gas assets. They merged with a company called Metamaterials. But when they merged, they wanted to get rid of their oil and gas assets and provide that to the original Torchlight shareholders. So we're talking about about 3.2 billion barrels of oil in the ground, a bunch of natural gas. There's a 49% revenue interest in these assets. It's in El Paso, Texas, and there's a refinery in El Paso. And then we're talking about something called private land, which means you don't need a federal lease in order to actually do some drilling and get the oil out of there. So I'm not going to go into the in-depth details of the story of Torchlight and Metamaterials and MMTLP, how they're going to spin out to a company called NextBridge Hydrocarbons. If you want the in-depth story, there are two videos that I made. They're about 35 minutes and 43 minutes or so each. You can check it out. Links will be provided, of course. But those videos will give you the in-depth story of what's going on with these assets, how they came into being, what the history is. I also have 4 videos now about the spin-out process, and they're about going through the S1 filings by the SEC. They talk about what exactly is happening, etc., etc. There was an S1 amendment that came out, and an S1A was filed, and an S1A2 was filed, the second amendment. So there's 4 videos about that. We've recently had some drilling in the area, where they're drilling 4 more wells, it looks like, and they're close by to some pipelines. I've got 2 videos about that, and the 4 wells that are being drilled. But let's talk about what's happening today. Today is October 12th, and previously yesterday, I have to make this tweet out there because we closed at about $4.40, plus 26%, which is a fairly good increase from the day before. And I said the next important level is $5. After $5, Metamaterials graduates from penny stock status. Above $5, it becomes available to larger institutions that cannot buy, by their own rules, stocks under $5. Tomorrow could be very, very interesting. And sure enough, today came, and this is a stock. It ended the day at $6.69. It blew by $5 very, very quickly, very, very rapidly. Starting out, it just $5 was nowhere to be seen even. It just went right by. And so this is a large increase in price. If you look, we're looking at the last few days out, and that led me to put this tweet out that says, "Hey, that's in the rearview mirror."
And now, my friend, the first rule of Italian driving. What's behind me is not important.
What's behind me is not important. And, well, that's good to know. So, let's move on. I was asked a little bit later on today, because I was I was doing some projections as to what the price might be. So I was asked for what my price increase chart was. I happen to have made a price increase chart in the last video. And somebody wanted a hi-rez version of that because it was getting hard to read and all that. So here it is, hi-rez version. It's in this tweet, and links will be provided of that, of course. It's fairly easy to make. You can make your own, but yeah, there you go. It's based upon basically just a rate of increase of 15%, 20%, 25%, 30%, and 40%. And I'm trying to figure out where the stock price will be, right? So we ended today at $6.69. So if we were increasing at a rate of 20% per day, that means tomorrow we would end somewhere around $8.03, and Friday we would be around $9.63. At 25%, that means by Friday we'd be somewhere around $10.45. And if it's 30%, we'd be somewhere around $11.31 by Friday. So, yeah. Anyway, this is what I used to figure out where the price would be at any point in the future. I just update the now value and then see where it can go out. So now that we're above $5, we are no longer a penny stock. And, this is so I made a post about that. I said, for your consideration, MMTLP, we're up 52% today. In the last 5 days, we've been up 329% since October 4th. And this is the info. And I posted this to this website, which you may or may not be aware of. It's called wallstreetbets. There are 12.8 million members in this particular website, and 47,000 were online at the time of this posting, or at the time of this video. So it got posted, and if we look at it, where it was in the rankings, it's actually visible. This is listed by what Reddit considers to be hot topics in this forum, and here it is. It got 288 thumbs up at that time. For your consideration, MMTLP plus 52% today, and in the last 5 days plus 329% since October 4th, and it got listed as far as numbered, the 9th most popular post, or the 9th hottest post, according to Reddit on Wall Street Bets. This is the actual post itself, and the stats for this are. So I didn't put much info in there. I just put the fact that it went up by 329%. Put 2 charts on there. Gave some quick info about what the stock symbol is. There's 3.2 billion barrels of oil in the ground, 165 million shares. There's an S1 amendment that's been filed. We're spinning out to a company called NextBridge Hydrocarbons. 6 million shorts, and the average daily volume was around 408,000, according to Yahoo Finance. Today's volume was about 6.47 million shares. And that the S1 mentions the stock could experience a significant squeeze. And there's a link to a video which gives more details as to what exactly this is, right? The interesting thing is this post got 126,000 views. So, because of that, I want to shout out and say a big thank you to everyone, because you guys made this possible, okay? Originally, this post got taken down because the moderator said the market cap was too low. And here's what they said. Good luck, everyone, but this is still below $500 million. Maybe tomorrow when it rises another 50%. Until then, not on Wall Street Bets, please. And a bunch of people said, hey, come on. I said, sorry, no exemptions. Got to keep things unbiased, okay? And I happened to see this on my inbox in Reddit, so I found out why it got pulled. But I said, hey, hang on a sec, $500 million, we're way beyond that. There's 165 million shares, $6.69 a share. That's $1.1 billion. And I replied back, and nothing happened, but I suspect nothing happened for a while. I suspect what happened is you guys started contacting Wall Street Bets and saying, hey, what's going on? And, a lot of you guys were, on Wall Street Bets, so thank you very, very much. Thank you to everyone who participated and got them to change their mind, because they actually wound up changing their mind and they put it back. So thank you to the following people at the very least, and this is a small list, but not everyone and not inclusive. Thank you to Metamaterial News for spreading information about the Wall Street Bets post. Thank you to Cable for spreading info, letting people know. Thank you definitely to Meta Support Channel. You've been at this from the start, and thank you very much. I think this thing could become very big. And it's actually you guys that that did this. So thank you for going to Wall Street Bets and posting. Try to get that post popular up on Wall Street Bets if possible. Give a shout out. Click the like if you're a Reddit subscriber. Go there and check it out. If it becomes popular and there are 12.8 million members and it gets on the top 10, it's anywhere in the top 5 or something like that. That means that it's going to get more views, and if it gets more views, it's going to be more awareness. So it's thank you to you guys for making all this happen. And let me end by saying that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This information is intended to entertain and educate you, okay? So with that, hopefully I will see you on the moon. This is Market Moves, and my name is Tony. So, goodbye.